Again, Thursday, August the 6th. And on this second part of the video, we've shown our meters, we've shown our feedback, and we've shown sig high. What we're going to do is, we notice here that under normal conditions, the board doesn't have an overcurrent trip or a voltage trip. The board is either voltage or current limiting. In this particular case, we notice it's current limiting. And I'm going to concentrate right now on the current trip and the voltage trip circuits. First of all, let's go to test point 4. Test point 4 is the voltage feedback. So the voltage feedback going in is 3.87. This meter says that I have on test point 4 3.85. Now let's go to test point 1, which is for the current. I have 1 volt. We notice that here we have a multiplier by 2. The current feedback at test point 1, it's 2 volts. It's twice this right here on 1. Now, what I'm going to ask only to do is, according to this circuit, let's concentrate first of all on the voltage. The 3.88, which is coming here at test point 4. And I'm going to ask Tony to look at U6 position 10, because that is my voltage trip. Okay, under normal conditions, for everything to be working okay, that threshold, it's above the feedback of 3.86. If I take my screwdriver, if I go to the voltage strip, and if I try to make this equal, first of all, there's no over voltage or voltage trip condition. I'm going to start coming down, see the potentiometer. And I'm going to actually concentrate 3.9, so it's going to come pretty soon. I'm going to concentrate here on that LED. There you go. Now I have a condition. This board, it's configured for a current trip, for a auto reset. So we notice that it resets, it's starting to soft start, and again it reaches that point where they are the same. So that's if I come below that voltage. But if I come back again and I make it high enough, 3.99 and 3.87, everything is back to normal. And by the way, this voltage, the maximum output is achieved when I have the maximum current limit and the maximum voltage limit. Now let's do the same thing with the current. First of all, remember, we got TP1, so we go to TP1 and we should have twice that 106, which is roughly 2 volts, and we do. Okay, now let's go to that part of the circuit that compares those 2 volts on TP1 against the current trip. So we're going to go to U10 position 3. And the same idea, the 2.73 is greater than the 2 volts that we get on TP1. If I take my current trip here, now let's look at the overcurrent LED. So again, not 1 but 2, so starting to come down. Okay, and now we notice that now I'm getting that overcurrent condition. And again, I don't have to do my resetting here through a touch of a button, because the board is configured, this board, for auto reset. And we notice that it's coming back and it's trying to reset. It just says that, again, the feedback, it's more than the trip. The only way for me to clear it is to bring that threshold just above 2 volts. Pin 3, and now I'm cleared again. So that's for the trip, and now I can command with the current and the voltage anything on the anywhere on the value of my voltage, depending on whether I use current or voltage. And I'm just going to do this randomly. The voltage, just set at maximum, can bring it down. And I have to probably come down significantly because the current command is lowered. So I'm starting to see the output change. Here, remember, this is a multi-trunk pot, and we can see also the delay angle here change. but there's no current trip because again, now the voltage feedback has gone to 1.74, and remember the threshold was originally above 3.8. I can bring this back or I can leave it there. Now keep in mind, because it's such a low voltage limit command, I'm voltage regulating. I'm just going to bring that up a little. Right there. And I'm going to try to current regulate with the current limit. Again, shouldn't be any trip because the feedback, which is going to be less now is less than 1 volt. It's still below the current trip threshold. Have to bring it back until bring it down. So now I'm starting to control this, and I control the output. And as a result of where I am, seek high changes correspondingly, which determines what the firing what the delay angle should be at that particular instant. So this is the end of this video.